Revision 0 has been released, and it is fine. So, how do you get the newest exotic pulse rifle in Destiny 2? You do the exotic mission. And how do you get through the mission? Well, glad you asked! You do a couple of basic but fun puzzles until you reach the end. It's basically just an advanced nightfall or dumbed down dungeon. You really don't need a guide for these, it's not that complex. If you've done Deepstone Crypt, you'll be able to get through this with no problem. Honestly, this is arguably the best exotic mission ever created. And in my opinion, yeah, it's pretty cool. I wasn't floored by it, but it was a fun thing to do once.
Dude, what are you doing?
Just telling the truth.
What? Come on, you know, you gotta hype this up, right?
No? The more and more you say this is the new best thing or important thing just drop, you'll simultaneously wear out your viewers and destroy your credibility in the process, as every single time something gets released, all of you fart out a low effort video to farm views. And I get it, it's your job, you're just trying to make money, but at the same time you're selling out to try and be the first to drop a review and a guide on a weapon that frankly needs neither. That's not very good for the longevity of your career. It barely came out a week ago and heck hasn't even reached its final form yet. How are you meant to review something that doesn't even fully exist? It's like trying to review a Lego set by using a single brick or a cake by using just a bunch of flour.
What?
Nothing. Carry on. Revision 0 is epic! It could definitely be meta one day, as it's a decent to pretty good 450 RPM pulse rifle with an exotic trait that makes it a sniper rifle after landing enough headshots. Plus, it's intrinsically anti-barrier, which will come in handy next season and every subsequent season without anti-barrier pulse rifle mods. We don't have all of this gun's traits unlocked because it's time-gated and craftable, so presumably it will get better with time, but I don't see anything crazy here that would justify calling it a meta gun. It's a decent to light 7 out of 10, and it will probably progress to an 8 out of 10 and potentially even 9 out of 10 as time goes on. While the exotic mission is a load of fun and the gun itself is cool and well designed, this whole video concept is kind of a nothing burger, and you should probably formulate your own opinion on something before watching somebody else. If you really need a guide on an activity that isn't a raid or a dungeon, the best way to get tailored advice and not have to sit through 30 minutes of pretty pointless gameplay is to either ask a trusted friend, find an LFG, or ask the many forums and discords that will be more than willing to give you instant advice. These kinds of videos reviewing weapons are really only helpful as strategy and potential build reviews in the future, and even at that, only useful once you've gotten your own hands on the gun and the meta has developed. Somebody who does this as their job might notice a strategy or meta that you haven't, but you don't need somebody to tell you how good or bad a gun feels. Ultimately, that's up to the user. So go and get the gun or do the quest first, formulate your own opinions, and then you can come back and watch these videos armed with knowledge and able to present your own articulated opinions. You'll feel so much better for doing so, and you'll get much more enjoyment doing something under your own power rather than white boy in mom's basement dado clone serial number 8762 telling you what to think.
What the heck, man?
Your time is up.